Welcome to Chemistry Unleashed.pk. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 1 of chemistry, states of matter and phase change, and the branches of chemistry. Why chemistry is divided into different branches? Chemistry is actually a widely spread complex subject. It's directly or indirectly related to everything around us. So studying all the aspects of chemistry is not possible for a single person. That's why chemistry is divided into its distinct branches so that a scientist can concentrate or focus on a distinct area, and as a result obviously he will achieve breakthroughs and advancements. The branches of chemistry that we are going to discuss in this video are three branches: physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and organic chemistry. What do we study in physical chemistry? In physical chemistry, we study the behavior of substances at atomic and molecular level. Means that what the substances are made up of, what is the structure of these atoms and molecules, how do they interact with each other, and how are they arranged in metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Okay, so these behavior of substances are discussed. Second thing is that we discuss how fundamental physical laws cause atoms and molecules to show specific characteristics. Laws like quantum mechanics, electromagnetism, thermodynamics, how they force or how they govern the chemical reactions taking place between the substances. Why do these substances react with each other? How do they stabilize? All this is studied in physical chemistry. Okay, now when they react with each other, how they form the huge structures related to life. Which structures? Structures like your own body, the trees around you, rivers, mountains, all these have large structures or huge structures are formed by atoms and molecules. How they are formed, this is also studied in physical chemistry. Now physical chemistry can also predict and change the rate of reaction. Rate of reaction means the speed of reaction. Obviously, in physical chemistry, we study which factors affect the rate of reaction. By knowing the factors, we can predict whether a given reaction will be fast or slow. And in this way, by changing these factors, we can change the rate of reaction also. It's very important on industrial level because in industry, we react the substances to get a proper yield of the product. So if we know the factors which affect the reaction rate, then we can optimize the conditions and we can carry out the reactions on industrial scale and we can get a better yield. Okay, next branch of chemistry is inorganic chemistry. It studies the compounds that contain little or no carbon in them. Okay, these compounds are called as inorganic compounds, and we study the synthesis means formation, how they are prepared, composition, properties, and structure of these compounds. Okay, which some compounds are considered as inorganic compounds. They can be metals, they can be non-metals, they can be mixture of metals and non-metals, they can be salts, acids, and bases. All these substances are studied in inorganic chemistry. Why the branch of inorganic chemistry is important for us? Because it gives us fertilizers. Fertilizers are used, the chemicals that are used for enhancing the growth of plants, crops, okay, medicines that you people use, catalyst that speed up the chemical reaction, they are also inorganic compounds. Pigments that are used for colors in paints and in inks and in many other things, they are also the product of inorganic chemistry. Coatings like paints, varnishes, they are also the result of inorganic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry is studied because it is used in many daily life materials. Okay, next branch of chemistry is organic chemistry. It's the study of carbon compounds. These carbon compounds are called as organic compounds. Two categories are there. One are hydrocarbons and the others are derivatives of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are the compounds which contain only carbon and hydrogen in them. You can see the example over here, methane. It's composed of one atom of carbon and 4 atoms of hydrogen. Now, derivatives of hydrocarbons are those compounds which are formed from hydrocarbons. For example, if you are having methane, if I remove this one hydrogen from methane and I replace it with oxygen and hydrogen, hydroxyl group, then it will give you a new compound, that is methanol. Okay, this methanol is produced from methane, that's why it is a derivative of methane. So the study of hydrocarbons and the derivatives of hydrocarbons is called as organic chemistry. Which compounds we do not study in organic chemistry? They are carbonates, bicarbonates, oxides and carbides. Why we do not study these compounds in organic chemistry? Because the properties of these compounds are entirely different from the properties of organic compounds. That is why these compounds are categorized as inorganic compounds. So we study them in inorganic chemistry. Okay, what do we study in organic chemistry? We study the structure, formation, properties, composition and reactions of different organic compounds. Okay, why do we study organic chemistry? Because organic compounds are found in all forms of life and they are essential for life also. So by knowing their structure, formation, properties, we can improve our life also. Okay, so what we have studied today, we have studied why chemistry is divided into different branches, and physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Now I will send you the MCQs in description. You will inshallah solve those MCQs and send me the answers in comments. I'll be waiting for your answers. Okay, Allah Hafiz.